hiatus as Dysart Dynamo makes his way back to rejoin the other 8, and the tape will be re-stretched. Right, here we go. Flags raised again. They're off. And the Festival 2022 roars into life with the Sky Bet Supreme Novices Hurdle, and Dysart Dynamo's gone off very sharply to the first, and he's already strung the field out by about 10 lengths. So it's Dysart Dynamo in the blue and yellow, pressured for the early lead by John Bon in the JP McManus hoops, and the leading duo have gone bounding 3 or 4 lengths clear of Constitution Hill in the white jacket, who heads the pursuit. There's a further 3-length break to Mighty Potter, red and white silks, who drops into 4th, and then Kilcrut in a green sleeve jacket, Silent Revolution in the blue and yellow sitting towards midfield ahead of JPR1 in the black and yellow, and out on the left Shall We Have One More with the white cap, and Bring On The Night is the early back marker, and Dysart Dynamo leads them at the second. Gets in tight to it, rather bunny hopped his way over it, and John Bon up the inner was more fluent as they turn to meet rising ground and make the fairly lengthy run now between flights 2 and 3. So Dysart Dynamo back in front, leading the Sky Bet Supreme field to John Bon, sitting now a couple of lengths away. Constitution Hill in third under Nico de Boinville is a bit closer to the leading pair. There's a break of a couple of lengths to Mighty Potter, being shadowed by Kilcrut. A further 2 lengths away to Silent Revolution in the blue and yellow on the inner of JPR1. And Shall We Have One More is the shadow to Bring On The Night as they head across the far side and on towards the third. So the free-going Dysart Dynamo leading John Bon, and much more fluent there, Dysart Dynamo. JPR1 midfield just clipping the top, and relatively short run on now towards the 4th. Dysart Dynamo over 2 lengths ahead to the Henderson pair of John Bon and Constitution Hill, who are giving chase. There's a 4-length break to Mighty Potter, and then Kilcrut being followed by JPR1 and Shall We Have One More. Bring On The Night and Silent Revolution has dropped to the tail of the field and is being niggled along. There'll still be about 10, maybe 12 lengths covering the field as they head steadily towards the halfway point in the Supreme, and it's Dysart Dynamo and Paul Townend leading John Bon and Aidan Coleman, the white cap. Nico de Boinville has got Constitution Hill black cap a handy third, jumping well there. Mistake in 4th from Mighty Potter, comprehensively outlet by Kilcrut in the green sleeves, who goes past him, and after that error Mighty Potter is very swiftly on the retreat. Meanwhile, Silent Revolution is tailed off, eased off, and looks like pulling up, and Mighty Potter has dropped back to be last of those still going. So top of the hill, they're about to freewheel on down now towards the third last, and it's Dysart Dynamo being joined on the inner by John Bon. Constitution Hill stalks them going smoothly in third. 5 or 6 lengths away to Kilcrut, then Bring On The Night with the yellow sleeves to Shall We Have One More in JPR1, and John Bon took over, and Dysart Dynamo crashes out and impedes Shall We Have One More. Dysart Dynamo is up, and now it's the Henderson pair who are left clear, heading towards 2 out. John Bon, the white cap, black cap for Constitution Hill, who saunters alongside. The penultimate flight, Constitution Hill and John Bon, inseparable. They're 6 lengths ahead of Kilcrut, who's trying to gather them in back in third, but Constitution Hill sweeps majestically into the lead, rounding the final corner. He opens up by 4, 5, 6 lengths. John Bon is chasing his stablemate, but he's surely chasing in vain. Constitution Hill down towards the last in the Supreme, and he's over safely, and he's over clear, and it's a yawning gap back to John Bon and Kilcrut. It's first strike to Henderson, it's first strike to England in the colours of Michael Buckley. Constitution Hill, a class apart, wins the Supreme. John Bon, his stablemate, makes it a Henderson 1-2. Kilcrut is third. Bring On The Night is back in 4th.